Everybody, welcome back to IronMan episode 7 with me, Sid. And last episode we decided to move. Let me just get myself back into the right view and we'll take that out of my handy for the moment. To this area over here where this trader lives, who is, I think he was he a clothing merchant? Yeah, I mean, really not the most useful merchant. Maybe the linen would be interesting, but you know, the 3 gears, not really. Now I managed to bring most of my goods over last episode, but I have since gone back and I have now picked up everything else. So everything is over here. There's a little bit in this thing down here. Now there's an issue here. This bit is temporarily unstable. What we actually have to do is move to around about here. And what I want to do this time around is I'd like to get in and start building a temporary structure. Now, if any of you watch Shino from the Rusty Gear server, you will know that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. Oh well, we'll make ourselves a spare knife. We'll need it at some point, I am sure. He has a little base structure that he uses for his early doors, and we are going to take something a little similar to it. I'm completely clutching this shovel up, but ultimately it is not going to be exactly the same. I also need some stickage, which I'm not sure if I have it. Oh, I have a stick. There we go. Lovely. They also have some grubs, lovely termites to munch on later. Oh, the joys. So my thoughts were, for starters, we're going to kind of layer this thing back a little bit, just to keep things simple. I know I'm going to need more dirt for this anyway, so it all kind of makes sense to do this. And grab myself a little bit of this, and then we can work this area, we can explore it, we can plant it, farm it, do whatever, you know, get the stuff done that we actually need to do, and then move on, because you know, there's no point in having a solid structure. Let me just grab whatever seeds we can get. That'll all do, and then we can turn you into these. That's all good. Get some more of that going, and the structure now. When Sheena does it, does a square. I am going to take a slightly different approach. I'm going to do 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, same again. Yeah, I'm going to have a nice circular thing. So this kind of, in some respects, kind of gets the old circular hill forts. I'm trying to think whether they were Saxon or whatever. The kind of circular hill fort where you'd have your wall. You see, that doesn't work, does it? Something went wrong there. That's 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. So what did I do wrong here? 2, 1, 1. 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Doesn't matter, I'm going to have to dig those out anyway. And I think that will make us just a reasonable area just to, you know, call home temporarily. He says this is his first wooden shovel breaks. But that's fine. I mean, there's a reason, flint shovel even. There's a reason why we collect flint everywhere. There we go. And then once we've got this kind of set up, we'll go out and we'll get some more of that copper, and I really would like to try and find myself well, I'd like to find myself a lot of things, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we would like, and we're going to need that going forward. So, but right now, let me grab myself a whole load of this dirt, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, so structurally, what I am going to do in here is I'm going to need more sticks, of course, but we are going to have a packed dirt structure, which will be 3 tall with a moat. So yeah, I use the word a moat, a ditch, a sunken section to make it harder for anything to climb up. Now 3 high because bears and stuff can do it, and of course once we've got the new shivers, they are even more pernicious because they can three ladders should give me everything we need to be able to get myself around in here. I do need to eat something. Now, I think what we'll do is go and grab my my food stash from this temporarily unstable spot. Well, I say I'll go and grab my food stash, but we'll actually grab some of that for now. We'll come back for the food stash in a moment. Let's just get this place lit up and safe. Hup. So we can come down here and place one of our torches there. We can pop out here, and we'll place the other torch can go there for now. I don't need to actually be able to see everything that I'm doing. And I'll head over and grab some more of this, I think. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to actually carry, but we can put some of this down, come back, get the rest, and then we can get it all nicely dug in and into a cellar form. Yeah, that works. So for now, anvil can go there. We can put the oven there. That can go down there. This can go there. In fact, let's play this sensible. That can go there, even better. I mean, this is not, this is not ideal. It's still a bit dark. But we can work with this. 2, 3, 4, grab you, and bit of flint versus my storage vessel. I think you know which one's winning that argument, don't you? So storage vessel goes back in there. That can go there and there. Might as well have those for now. Gives you 9 days on that lot. I might as well pop that in. So these have all got loads of time on them. I suppose what I should do is also just for the time being dump as much of this in there as I can, so I can then go and get the other. Wow, this is dark. Hang on. Grab you. And if I can, I don't know how much of this I'll be able to carry. Looks like all of it actually. That's pretty good. And that gives us a base of operations. I mean, not necessarily a brilliant base of operations, but it is a base of operations nonetheless. And you know, all of my various bits and pieces. Spare crucible, well, not spare crucible, the crucible. Molds. If I had wood, I could make more. I could do something with those, but I don't. So right now, we can do that. Pop these down there, and then we can just stick our baskets down and offload. I want to keep you, and you can offload all of the other bits and pieces, including that. And we're good. This is a nice, safe little spot. Now I will want, wherever I put a whole load of that, I will definitely want this stuff ready to go, just because temporal storms happen. This lot can all come out and go away in correct locations. Oh, you and that potential. We can pop you in there for now. Right, well, we are in a safe space. We've got dirt. What we haven't got is any means of farming right now, but that's fine because I now have got the means of making planks. So if I take that, it will give me 12 of those. I don't want a lot of them to start off with. And then I want one piece of flax twine. Take those and that, and there's our bucket. And that opens up, I mean, you know, just the ability to do flax opens up so much, because suddenly you can start making shields, building blocks, chests once you've got some copper nails, all of the interesting bits and pieces. However, we need, and we can make a wooden bed eventually as well, a proper bed that, you know, allows you to sleep properly. But as we stand, we are in a position where I would like, I think, at 9 o'clock we'll get the night passed, and we'll see what we get in the morning. Back in a moment. Alright, it's the morning. It's not quite light yet, it's only 6 o'clock, but the first thing we are going to need to do is get some water, and I think if we are careful, so way down this side, those bushes would be nice if there's flower. I want, there's some, that might be easier from that side. Just need to get down to this water hole. I just need one bucket, that's all I need. One teeny tiny little bucket of water. So, yeah. Oh, we've got berry bush over there, so let's go and grab that while we're here. In fact, grab the bush as well. Right, while we're over this way, let's just go and have a peek. We've not really looked at this mountain area. Those look dangerous. It is obviously very windy because my arm's just gone up in my face. But they're not really anything exciting over here. Just stuff. But how did I think I could get down? This way perhaps. Of course, this is all sand, so there's a good chance of it collapsing. I have got dirt on me, so there's always a way down. There's a cave there, which really doesn't go anywhere. That's fine. I'm fine with caves that don't go anywhere, because when they don't go anywhere, it means that there's nothing living in them. So yeah, that gets us down to the water's edge here. There's another couple of berry bushes actually. So what my logic really with berry bushes when I'm doing a kind of a playthrough and this kind of survival strategy, or if you like, is to definitely somebody down here. Hi. I shall be your executioner for the day. Oh, it's a deep one. Tough boy. I'll have to have a look though. You never know what you might find in some of these caves, and once you've got a little bit more damn it. Looks stable. Yeah, you don't know. Dead. Oh, hello, another temporal gear. See, that was potentially worth it. Sorry, I'm getting carried. Oh, and actually worth getting carried away. See, that's going to break if all of this is just going to break. But what have you got here? A pair of trousers, not what I needed. Some wax and a ruined lantern. Well, it's better than a kick in the face. So I'm told. But this is not what I came down for. I came down for a bucket of water. So let's get what we came down for and get out. Because I'm just going to get myself killed otherwise. And then all of this will be for nothing because I'm spawning somewhere else. Somebody did ask why it was fall in May, or autumn, you know, as English people say. And the simple reason is we're south of the equator, so we're teleported out randomly, and in our case, we were teleported south. So yeah. That's why. Yeah, baby. Oh. I'll take that fall because it just did give me an opportunity to grab that. Let me stop carrying that around because it will. Doesn't consume a lot of extra hunger carrying something in your offhand, but it does add to the hunger consumption. So yeah, we should always be aware that there's a rift over there, and that's my home. Okay, let's go and have a little look. I'll leave that one though, because you know I can't pick that one up without picking up the other thing. Now, if I wanted to get back up, what's the easiest way? I mean, in theory, I would have thought perhaps over this side. If I were to get some of my packed dirt, and then we can come up like that. And then in theory, we should be able to just trot up here. Yeah, wait, stop it. Now again, the sensible thing in this area would be maybe to put in a solid wall section, but right now what I actually want is I'd like to come in here, and for starters I'll put down these 4 berry bushes so they've got the opportunity to sprout. And I need some of my dirt, my dirty dirt. I should also probably eat some of this, and then maybe start scouting around and picking up some of the other crops that are growing over on that little peninsula over there. There is some copper out there which we can mine as well, so you know, lots of good reasons and things to go for. But right now I don't know whether I can cut you up into clean bandages. Okay, well I suppose it's better than a kick in the face. Many things are, apparently. Oh, they don't stack, do they? Of course they don't. Yeah, let's get you out, pop you in. And then let's have most of that out. Definitely want a bit of dirt. Have I got any more dirt kicking around anywhere? No? I mean, it's not a problem. We can unpack. Or you could unpack this anyway. Okay, you can't in this version. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. We can go and get dirt. Dirt is not a problem at all. We'll drop you off though. Keep the seeds about us. Right, yeah. So, I just need a little bit more dirt, which we can find, well, anywhere. But we'll just have this layer off the top here. And then we'll get a bit of farmland going, and then we'll go and hunt down some seeds and maybe grab some more copper so we can push on and then start exploring the area a bit more. But having a little hill fort like this will definitely help. Self-filling holes, lovely. Right, that's that, and then what we do need to do is perhaps here we'll take out a chunk, and then we'll go to, and I'll go to, I know the hydration kind of fades away over time, so over distance away from water source, so you know, we don't want to go mad, but I think 2 away is more than ample and adequate for most works that we need to do. So that's what we'll do. We'll put in a little tiny farm that can grow some crops. Now it probably won't grow the crops while we're here, but it's, if we get up a network of these little stops, then if we swing back past any of them, the farms should have, you know, matured and yielded their croppy goodness, for want of a better word. So yeah, we'll get this quickly out, and then we're going to, we'll definitely need to take another spare pick with us, because we're not going to have enough pickage in this, and I'm going to need to make a hoe, because I'm fairly certain I didn't bother bringing that with me. But yeah, we'll pop you in, get you down. There's another bucket, that's all sorted. We'll go for a hoe, ho ho ho. And that leaves me 1 stick left with which to make another pick, because I will need it. We'll hoe all of this lot back. And yes, I know it's low fertility, it's not the best soil. I could probably go hunt around for some medium fertility, but again, the speed that this is going to grow at is not really relevant in the context of the way we're playing the game. So, you know, it's probably more important to have things planted. Boop. Spiders. Right, let's have a look. What time are we at? Midday. So we can definitely go around and do an explore and get some more seedage. I am tempted to take one of those with me, and I'm tempted to, in the absence of anywhere else, let's just stick all of this in here, shall we? And you will be another flax twine, so that's all good. So from here, we've, as I say, we've got a few options at this higher level before we start descending down and start exploring down there. There are some deposits of copper in and around the area here. There's some seeds which we can go and harvest here, which I shall do from range on the gotcha. But we can have a little look around, see what else there is up here, because, you know, the I've said this on many occasions playing this game, is knowledge of your surroundings is probably the most valuable thing you can have. If you know what's about you, then you know where to go to get whatever it is you need. And because we haven't got inventory that's infinite in size that allows us just to have everything, we have to, sometimes there's another copper deposit over there, by the way. We have to sometimes be a little bit more creative about what we do and don't keep. Again, height is your friend, because you can see over things to find out whether there's anything furry that you don't want. Don't mind bunny wabbits. Bunny wabbits are allowed. But not a huge amount over here, is there? We need some more sticks at some point. This dirt is... In fact, we could grab some of these and save me knocking trees down. Not seeing a huge amount in the way of plants and crops though, or seeds. So maybe we push the copper. Maybe. Yeah, it's all looking good. I'm wondering whether I should go for a slightly smaller, a 3-2-2-3 next time when I build one of those, because that took the best part of a full day to build, and it really needs to be something you can throw up quickly. No, that wasn't actually a stick, it was just the shadow. Right, so there's some copper here. Let's go and see if we can't find this deposit, because it is here. But the question is, how deep is it? It seems quite deep. And with us being up on a higher elevation, it could actually be quite deep down. So I'm not seeing anything yet. There we go. It's poor quality, but you know what? Poor quality is better than no quality. So we'll grab this bit of copper from down here, and then we'll go and have a look at the next deposit and see what else we've got. Back in a sec. Alright, that is the second point excavated as well, so we can delete that. There's still loads of copper traces down here. I think I'm going to have to build a prospecting pick though. I am not finding any surface cassiterite, which is not a surprise. You know, it should and is quite rare in default, but certainly it's going to be a lot easier if I can. Let me get these in while we're at it. 1, 2, 3 there. Lovely. All good stuff. We'll actually just let's go and I still haven't got a cooking pot, have I? Yes, of course. Right, that was. I don't know whether I got enough to make a cooking pot. Let's have a look. Oh no, that's if I haven't, I'll have to go get some more clay. That's the thing, that I'm going to have to run a kiln for one item, which is wasteful, but you know, it's not, at least it's wasteful of things that are renewable. So, but once I've got a cooking pot, then I get the option to do other things like porridge. At least I think I could do porridge. Sometimes when you play it on a modern server, you're kind of going, is that part of the expanded cooking mod, or... and I'm out of clay. Okay. So, I think we're stuck until I can grab some clay, which, if I have a look on my map... I have actually got no idea. Did I not mark any? I mean, it's not going to be here, that's for certain. Could have sworn I found some out this way. I'm surprised I didn't mark it. Ruins, I'm sure it was kind of over here. I'm going to have to go hunting for clay, aren't I? That's the thing. And we've got a medium temporal storm approaching. Great. So I also need to prepare for that. Right, well that's going to be in 8 hours. This will allow me to sleep for 7, so I probably need to prepare before I do anything. And I think the sensible thing to do is to build my storm shelter in here. If I can just get myself squatted down, and we can put our 4 edges on. Then I need to get some grass, cut that down, make the fires on the top here, here, here and here. And I probably also need to be doing that. And then we can tunnel back down, and we could just dig straight up, jump straight up the middle, not tunnel, but dig. And we just need 5 fireplaces making, which should be relatively straightforward. And then we can get on with the temporal storm. Once I've got a chisel, I do want to experiment with temporal storms, but that is obviously it's a risky thing to do, given we're playing an IronMan series. But we needs must and all that. So let me grab some of. Let me pop you in there and grab that out. I'm not going to eat that as it is, because I'd rather eat that than that, because obviously it becomes more useful. But I'm going to need 5, enough to make 5 fireplaces basically. So that's simple enough. Well, it would be if I use the right tool. 3, 4, 5. And I think that's all you need. I don't think I even need to put the firewood in. Let's give it a try. What's the worst that can happen, eh? And yeah, that will give us somewhere to try and shelter this. It's our second temporal storm of this IronMan series. So what we shall do is we shall place you there and there and there and there and there, and then I'm ready for the storm. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, here we go. Another temporal storm. I've got in my little thing. I've got my little fire pits, hopefully making these not air blocks, which means that we should in theory be okay. If we're not, as long as I'm facing this way, I can probably leg it out that way. I don't really want to have to leg it out that way, but I will take damage for taking that fall, that's a guarantee. But the question is, do I get to survive? And where's Dave? No Dave? No Dave again. But definitely drifters. But I've been wandering around out there. They're nasty wee beasties. So I am going to weather this storm, and I will return either at the end of it or if something interesting happens. Alright, the storm is waning. Dave didn't make an appearance for this one. I don't know whether he only appears during heavy storms or, but you know, anyway. For those who don't know, Dave is the thunder giraffe that wanders around. Sometimes you see him, sometimes you don't, and for some reason he's been nicknamed Dave. As far as nicknames go, seems fair enough. There's one or two things, including a two-headed drifter down there. I don't really want to have to face him at this stage, so I'm hoping most of those despawn. But what we're probably going to have to do is come up with a way to. This is probably not the best place to build my spawn tower, my storm shelter. What actually would be nice is coming up with a way to actually I think we are no. Let's just leg it. As long as there's no. Oh, I've got a little bit of the negative stability over here, which is affecting me, but I should be able to get away from that area. Let them despawn. Let's just go and have a little look around what's over here, shall we? In the doesn't feel very safe though, does it? But looking at the map, I really can't see much over here. I'm kind of inclined to try and get back down to the desert floor level and explore some more. Don't know whether they will have despawned yet or not. Let's just go back and have a look. Well, that's another temporal storm survived. Don't know what this guy's secret is. He seems to survive them absolutely no problem. You alright there? Yeah, glad you are. And everything else seems to be just fine. Obviously we can knock out these relatively easily, and so I mean that this storm shelter design that I've got here, this kind of little tower, it's functional, but what I would actually like to come up with is a storm shelter design that you can put together quickly that allows me to actively participate in the storm, not passively, because at the moment all I'm doing is hiding away from it, which is, absolutely fine. And some of the other guys, I've seen like Punk runs around like a loon and tanks a lot of the damage, and yet that's a strategy. It works. It can be done. It's just not necessarily my strategy. And let's see how much copper we get out of this lot. So that's not bad. I mean, we got another 9 ingots out of that, which is reasonable. I'm not going to grumble at that. But no, let's keep you on me. Yeah, I think on that note, we're going to call this episode here. But I think we are going to have to go down and do more work down at those low levels. They're just obviously there's some very tasty looking deer over there as well, but we have a temporary stockade, for want of a better word, although the stockade is made entirely out of dirt. I suppose we can call it a dirt hut to call home. But yeah, on that note, I think we are going to call this one an episode. And until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.